Thank you all so much for joining me once again at Tarot Tuesday by Third Eye of Providence. Your support really means a lot. I appreciate everybody who leaves a comment and likes, and all my new subscribers. I'm just so happy to be able to do this for you all, and thank you for being here. This week, I decided I'm going to do all zodiac signs, sun, moon, and rising combinations as separate videos. So make sure to go check out your other videos for those combination reading. And we're going to be pulling a 3 card spread, past, present, and future energy. This video is for my Cancer collective. Like I said, sun, moon, and rising. And I'm also pulling an overall guidance card from the Keepers of the Light Oracle. So let's get into the reading. In the past position, you have the Page of Swords. This is a card that reminds you to stay on your toes. So in the past, you were like easily startled by something. You felt like you constantly were having to be on the lookout. There was like things were alarming you in the past, or I'm getting like irritating you or aggravating you. There was something going on in the past position that made you feel not confident. I don't want to say insecure, but just feeling like constantly in this state of having to be aware and like running around. Okay. In the present energy from my Cancer collective, you have, this is the 9 of Swords. So like it's not a good time right now for my Cancers. I don't know if you don't resonate with that, it's fine. But oh, you know what? This is in. I'm trying to figure out if this is in reverse or not. Yeah, it is in reverse. So I guess the 9 of Swords. I don't really even like want to read the reverses on these, and I told myself I wasn't going to, but whatever. So in the 9 of Swords reverse, basically there's like some 9 of Swords. I always think of like nightmares or things keeping you up at night, stressing you the fuck out, like, or just like feeling really overwhelmed by something that you took on. And in the reverse, I just feel like this is like you loosening your claws, if that makes sense. Like kind of throwing your hands up about it, and just I don't want to say it's giving up energy. It's really not giving up. It's just like acknowledging like you got yourself into this mess kind of situation to be in in the present energy for my Cancers. In the future position, you have the Judgment card. So yeah, like coming out of the current position into the future position with the Judgment, this is like you being your own worst critic. This is like me saying like, oh well, I made my bed, so now I gotta lay in it kind of shit, right? Like and then there's like something you are tasked to decide about, like if you see the feather, he's like weighing in his mind, trying to use, he's trying to use like divination and spiritual guidance and all this shit, like to help, all this magic and everything to help him make a decision. But if you're making this decision based on like negative influences on you, like feeling like, oh, I'm not good enough, or oh, I totally fucked this up, or what did I get myself into, or like how am I a failure, or like, just being afraid that other people know that you made a mistake or some shit like that. Basically what I'm getting is that like if you make your decisions and like what you're going to do based on those kinds of things, you're just digging the hole deeper for yourself. Like spirit doesn't want you to use those energies to make decisions for yourself. They want you to follow your joy and your abundance and stop being distracted by all the fucking different like possibilities, or you're overthinking and using too many things to sway your decisions. All you need really to use to make sure you're on the right path is to use like your spiritual guidance of like, does this work? Is this flow? Does this make me happy? um am I feeling like that this is something that is meant for me and divine, right? Like that like pureness, and not decisions out of like, oh, I have to, or oh, this is insecure, oh, it's obligation. I hope that makes sense, my Cancers. So, the overall guidance for you all from the Keepers of the Light is charity. Wow, okay. The message from charity is prayer and contemplation. You're being guided to connect with heaven and ask, and you shall receive. Again, so like I said, Spirit wants you to know that that is how you need to make your decisions, not these obligations, not these like what other people think that is going to be the right path for you. um Spirit wants you to show your faith that things are working out for your best possible outcome, because you will them to be. I hope that makes sense. I hope you're following. I know my Cancers are pretty spiritually evolved. You got all kinds of symbology and stuff here. So I think you kind of already understand this concept, about prayer, about connecting with your higher self and asking your higher self to manifest for you. If you would like some more guidance on that, or you want me to go into this message to make it more personalized for whatever these energies are representing to you, reach out to me on Facebook. You can book me right there. I have a calendar up and everything. Or, come over to Instagram, drop me a message there. And if I don't connect with you for a private reading, you do come out and check us out on Friday on Instagram for the freebie. I'll be doing bonus messages there. So definitely make sure to be following on Instagram at Third Eye of Providence. And thank you all so much again for your support. I hope you have a beautiful and magical week, my Cancers. Sun, Moon, and Risings. Love ya.